Hello Aries, and welcome to your 2025 tarot reading. I'm going to lay 12 cards and each card will represent a month for you in 2025, and this is just a reading for you. I'd like to say a big thank you to everybody who's liked, shared and subscribed to my channel. I'm really grateful, and I will put a link in the description box below to my sister's YouTube channel, so do go check her out as well. Now, don't worry, Aries, if you can't see all 12 cards at the moment, you will see them all during the reading because I will pull them all closer together. So don't worry for now. If you can't see all 12, you will see them during the reading. Okay, Aries, so for January, you've got the Fool card. For February, you've got the Three of Cups. For March, you've got the Ace of Swords. For April, you've got the Moon card. For May, you've got the Ten of Swords. For June, you've got the Empress card. For July, you've got the Three of Wands. For August, you've got the Four of Coins. September is the Queen of Swords. October is the Eight of Swords. November is the Wheel card. And December is the Five of Wands. So let's start with your 2025 reading. So January, you've got the Fool card here. So, you know, start of a new year, start of a new beginnings. You're making your New Year's resolutions and you're saying out with the old, in with the new. But there's going to be something significant, I feel, for you in January, Aries. Not just the normal resolutions. There's going to be something where you're going to say, okay, I've had enough now and I really am starting afresh. I'm not going to let these old habits keep going. And you've got this knowledge here. You can see this person, he's carrying this bag here. Well, that's all his knowledge and that's all the lessons that he's learned. So I don't know, Aries, if this is a situation for you where somebody's been treating you a certain way or you've always behaved in a certain way in the past and you're going to say, this year, this is it. Things are going to change. I'm going to do things differently. I've learnt from the past. I've learnt that when I act this way or do this, you know, if I'm too nice to people, they'll take advantage, etc. And you're going to say, right, that's it. It's a new me. And this is the feeling that I'm getting with this. It's almost like you're saying, this is a new me. And then in February, you've got the Three of Cups. So something happy, something to celebrate in February for you, Aries. So that's really good news for you, some kind of celebration. And this feels like this is a family celebration. So it's some good news that you're sharing with your family and friends and you're excited and you're happy. So good things happening in February. Hello, I'd like to just quickly show you some books that I've got available on Amazon because they make wonderful Christmas presents. We've got a Tradesman journal. There's a few of those available, different versions if you have a look on my Amazon page. We've got Pigeon Racing Breeding and Planner, and that's available in A4 and A5. We've got a Manifest Success, which is a daily gratitude journal. And then there's The Spirit Within, which is a book that I co-wrote with my sister, which is an introduction to mediumship. I'm going to put a link in the description box below to my Amazon page. Why don't you go take a look, because they make wonderful Christmas presents. In March, with the Ace of Swords, again, it's to do with new beginnings. But swords are also to do with the mind. And you've got this crown on this sword. So that's saying good acknowledgement. It feels like an achievement. So I don't know in March if you pass some kind of test or some kind of exam, or you go for a job interview and you get the job. It feels to me like it's some kind of a victory, some kind of achievement. Something goes your way in March. In April, you've got the moon card here. You can see these two lighthouses lighting the way in the dark. Well, the moon card can show some kind of confusion. So there could be a situation around you in April where you haven't got all the information, you haven't got all the facts, and you're searching for the answers. You're searching for that in the light because there's something hidden from you. And the two lighthouses here, to me, that's showing stability. So it's probably saying that you are needing to be a strong support to yourself and probably to somebody else around you, because there's something that you're not knowing. You haven't got all the facts. So you need to look for the answers in the darkness. We get to May, and anything that's been troubling you, anything that's been a struggle, difficult times, it's saying we're moving on from that. So whatever happens in April where you don't have all the information and you don't have all the facts, I feel could leave you to struggle a little bit. But by the time you get to the end of May, then that struggle will be over. So you will have found your answers. You will have all the information that you need, and the struggle will be over, which leads June to be really good. We've got the Empress card here. So things really coming together for you in June, and you're moving forward. It's growth, it's fertility, it's, you've got the number 3 there, which again, it's showing things really starting to come together for you. And the same with July, look, the number 3, you've got the person looking into the future. So June and July are really good months for you next year, Aries, where life is really coming together for you. Everything's falling in the right place. Everything is moving in the right direction. So 2 really good months there for you, Aries, June and July. And in August, you've got the 4 of coins. So it's stability. It can be you as well holding on to things. So you've had 2 really good months where everything's gone your way and you're really trying to keep clinging to that, I feel, in August. And you're clinging to your money as well, your possessions, and you're like saying everything's been really, really good. I don't want this happy time to end, and we're trying to cling on to that. September, it feels to me that things start to get a bit more of a struggle for you. You've got the sword up there, so you're needing to defend yourself. We've got some darker clouds here, which shows some confusion. It's showing you needing to take control a bit more, Aries. When you get to September, feels like, oh God, things are now starting to get a bit more difficult. Things are starting to get a bit more complicated. I'm needing to take a bit of control. I don't quite know what to do. And we get in October, and again, look, we've got this confusion around you. Don't know what to do. You don't know how to move forward. You need to make a decision in October, Aries. And this decision is causing you inner conflict. It's causing you confusion because you don't want to hurt anybody and you don't know what decision to make. And it's like, I really need to make this decision, but I don't want to hurt anybody. And I don't want to say what to do, but you've really got to search within, Aries, and you've got to really decide what to do. And look at the November, the Wheel of Fortune. So you really do need to take control. You've got to move your life. So big life changes in November where that Wheel of Fortune turns for you. And you have got to steer your life into some kind of direction. So, That's why you have to make those big decisions when it came into October. And look at December, the 5 of Wands. So maybe not everybody's happy with the decision that you make, Aries, but it's your life. You've got to make this decision. You're never going to please everybody. And I can see in December, you know, not everybody's happy with the changes, but you've had to make the changes because, you know, you've had to make the decisions. You've had to do that. It's life. Sometimes, you know, hurdles come up, deadlines, etc. And you've got to make these decisions. Okay, we've got some spirit animal oracle cards here. So I'm just giving those a shuffle. And let's pull one for you for 2025. And it's patience. You're going to need patience in 2025. Look at this turtle here swimming in this lovely blue clear water. And you've got the sun shining at the top there. And it's a be inspired by the wisdom of the turtle totem and slow down when you feel you are getting overwhelmed by a situation or emotions. If you rest, you will gain a more grounded perspective. The turtle is telling you to take time for yourself and consider all aspects of a given situation or issue. So in 2025, Aries, you need to take control of your emotions. And when you feel yourself starting to get overwhelmed, particularly, you know, you look at September, October, when you've got these big decisions to make and you may feel, you know, frightened of hurting other people and it's getting, you get overwhelmed, it's all emotional, then it tells you to slow down, take your time, because that's when the inspiration will come and you'll have the good ideas and you'll be able to make those good decisions. But 2025, particularly June and July, look really, really good time for you, Aries.